My name is Kelly Holland, and today I will be discussing the poem from Wheatley, the historical piece from Hartford Wits, and the Prayer of Orpheus poem from Philip Freneau. Phyllis Wheatley's poem on being brought from Africa to America was a very captivating poem, basically discussing about how she came from a pagan country, a non-Christian country, and then coming to America where she learned about Christianity and how the Christianity helped shape her life. She discusses how at first she wasn't really in that Christian mindset. She never even thought about Christianity because she didn't feel like at one point it was supportive to her race. It is very understandable because when you come from a country where you have your own beliefs and own everything, and you come to America where it's strictly Christian or it's strictly a certain view, at first you don't really dive into it, but when you take that time to fully understand like a certain religion or something, you will feel more comfortable in it. Especially during this time, black people, the black race wasn't really like deep into that. They were brought into it because they were taken from their countries and brought to America where they were forced. I believe that this poem was written towards non-Christian readers, to Christian readers as well, or to specifically white Christians of the colonial era, where it was basically colonization, and this was to white readers who didn't understand the experience that black people had. She used it as a way to challenge racism and to show that, like, yes, I was brought to this, but I was able to understand that God's mercy has no race on it, it has no age, it has no, like, whether you're a woman or a man or anything, God is always going to be there for you. And this is also a redemption for her as well. I think it made a very good impact on Christian beliefs and everything. It was very captivating. While in the poem that I chose for new is The Prayer of Orpheus. And the reason why I chose this poem is because it's basically a referral to the Orpheus and Eurydice myth, Greek mythology myth. To give a better refresher of the myth, basically Orpheus and Eurydice, they fell in love, they got married, and on the day of their wedding, she was bitten by a snake, which caused her death. Orpheus was not okay with that, and he went to the underground to beg and plead for her return. He convinced Hades, but had to make a condition that he would not look back at his woman. And he chose to do that until one day he accidentally did that, and she ended up dying. They then reunited in the underground where he was able to look back at her as he pleases. So the reason for Freneau to basically use this Greek mythology as also like a little comeback to society as itself, basically he's trying to say that he has a fear that society is losing compassion, losing all types of like love and compassion for one another. It's just a very heartless world, becoming a heartless world. How even in Greek mythology, this man did anything to get his woman, his wife back, and like people don't even do that in the in society, period. So to segue to the Hartford Wits and how they compare to work from the other poets that I have mentioned earlier, the Hartford Wits use their poetry as a way to build a new identity for the nation, because at this time, this was a revolutionary time. This was a way to shape mindsets and to build a new character, a new identity for the for the colony or for the revolution and everything for the nation, while Freneau and Wheatley wasn't trying to like down society, but to open up a new mindset, see like these are some stories and these are some personal things that you could relate to change your mindset on things. The Hartford Wits say that this is a literary movement that is being born, which means that they're using writing as a way to shape more ideas, to spread ideas, and to shape different mindsets. Groups that we often see that are generally excluded: women, indigenous people, black people, poor or uneducated, slaves, as thing, or people of color, period. Those are the times when these are the groups that are usually excluded. Overall, after reading the poems and other information, you could see that the role of poetry and other sorts of writing impact change making, because the Hartford Wits, the reason why they used poetry was to shape the colony's mindset, to shape society's mindset during the time of revolution. The way that Wheatley used her poem was a way to show her experience as a woman coming from a non-Christian household or a non-Christian society, and actually understanding her own Christian journey. Who also wrote the Prayer of Orpheus poem to show how, how the world is not as compassionate as they always are. Yes, their poetry could be used as a way to shape ideas or to give a feedback toward society as a whole.